Are you tired of seeing your players try to ram drives through single gaps? Are you frustrated by seeing your offense create a small advantage only to let it fizzle out through poor spacing and decision making? If so, this video is for you. If you watch any NBA game closely, you'll notice something elite offenses do on every single drive. Players don't stand and watch, they move. When the ball penetrates, the other four players react, sliding, drifting, and creating space in the same direction as the drive. And here's the best part. This isn't an NBA-only concept. No matter what level you coach or what offense you run, this spacing concept can transform your offense, creating bigger gaps and putting defenders in a lose-lose situation. In this video, you'll see how the same spacing and penetration reactions used by the pros are taught at the youth and high school levels by coaches like Nate Steege and Dave Lepisto, and why this simple idea works in any offense at any age. Before we get to the video, make sure to click the link in the description below to get access to a free printable PDF of 33 winning basketball plays, complete with diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Now let's break it down. Some coaches, like two-time Iowa State champ and creator of the Zoom offense, Nate Steege, refer to this spacing concept as push-pull. The basic idea is this. If the ball is dribbled at you, you are pushed away from the ball. If the ball is dribbled away from you, you are pulled behind the ball. Listen in as Coach Steege talks about this concept.
No switching. No switching. Go over. You got to go over. Good. Good. Space. Go get it, Lou. Get away. Freeze. Freeze. Go back. Go right back to the ball screen. No, stay right here. Boom. Okay. Stop. Our trigger, penetrated, kicked, and chased. All really good stuff. Now the push-pull concept of the dribble drive offense comes into play. All right, I see this action. I have to get away. All right, I do not want to stand in the way. I want to get away. So it's coming at me. You got to open up that gap. So if Colin turns the corner and Preston helps, now you're standing right here for an open three, and you would push and you would push, right? Drive, kick, swing, good, drive, kick, swing, drive, follow it, kick, swing, good, drive, kick, good, kick, swing, drive, good, stop. All right, that's not bad. It's hard on air again. But let's do a better job this time. This will be our last rep. Let's do a little bit better job of pushing and pulling with the ball. All right, our swings should almost always be a one more. It shouldn't be like a cross-court two-gap pass. All right, so we're looking to catch it out of the drive. When they kick it, we're looking to get the quick swing for the shot or the drive. All right, so we're pushing and pulling. We're sprinting to our fills. All right, let's have a couple good reps here and we'll be done with the drill. Here we go. Drive, kick, there it is, swing, nice job, space, 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 drive, kick, get there, Benny, swing, good, drive, kick, swing, good, drive, follow, good, drive, kick, swing, that's better, drive, kick, swing, all right, stop.
In the following clips, we'll focus on the player being pushed. Why is that player so critical? Because if they don't move, their defender is in position to help on the drive and recover back. This often results in single gap drives and turnovers. At the very least, it kills any previously created advantage. Here's a couple examples. In both clips, the circle defender is able to plug the driving gap and recover to the player he is guarding because that player didn't move on the drive. However, if the players ahead of the ball push away, they make their defender make a choice. If the defender helps on the drive, they give up a wide open shot on the kickout pass. If they stay with their player moving away from the ball, they leave a huge gap for the driver to attack. Here are some NBA examples, edited by Michele Conti, first from a 5-out alignment. Here, as Desmond Bane drives left, his teammates on the left wing and corner start to push away. This clip illustrates an important push-pull concept. The corner player pushes by cutting on the baseline. This creates a rim threat while opening space in the corner for the player moving down from the wing. Because the Hawks defender on the block steps up to help on the drive, the corner cutter is open for a catch and dunk. Santi Aldami catches and immediately rips opposite of the pass. This hits on an offensive concept we talked about previously, attacking opposite. Listen in as NBA trainer Don Kelbick explains why this creates more scoring opportunities.
Away from the pass. If the pass comes from here, your best scoring opportunity is going to be this way. Why would that be? Okay. First, where is his defense? Here. Where is your defense? Here. If there's a man in the corner, where's his defense? If there's a man on top, Where's his defense? How many defenders are on this side of the basket? If it's a good defensive team, at least 4. That means if you go away from the pass, you have less people to beat. And you're going to catch them in recovery. That's why all the counters go away from the pass.
The space created by the wing and corner push gives Aldami space to post up. As Scottie Pippen Jr. pulls behind the ball, he notices his defender turning his head, cueing a cut to the rim and a wide open layup. As Ja Morant drives left, the next 2 players push away. The space created by the push enables Morant to get to the rim. Zach Edey's push concept takes him back under the rim, enabling him to catch and finish. Seeing as Coach Steege is known for the zoom action, let's also take a look at how push-pull applies within the zoom. Devin Booker takes the zoom with 2 players ahead of him. When they see him attacking towards them, they push away. This moves Royce O'Neal to the corner and has Dylan Brooks cutting on the baseline. O'Neal's defender helps at the elbow to stop Booker's drive. Brooks' defender stays on the ball side block to help on a kickout pass to the same side corner. Booker spins and finds Brooks, who is cut all the way through to the opposite corner for an open 3. Booker again takes the zoom and drives left, pushing the players on the left wing and corner. The Lakers' wing defender helps in on the drive. The bottom defender, Jake LaRavia, stays with the baseline cutter, leaving the strong side corner wide open for a kickout 3. Modest Buzelis takes the zoom going left, pushing the players ahead of him. Rather than continuing to attack left, Buzelis changes direction and comes back right. This illustrates an important push-pull principle. When a player changes directions on a drive, their teammates must put on the brakes and go the opposite way. Here, Josh Giddey and Kevin Huerter recognize the changed direction of the drive and convert from pushing away from the ball to pulling behind it as Buzelis hits Nikola Vucevic on the roll. What if your offense wasn't just a collection of plays, but a system that creates read and react advantages at every level? With a zoom offense, you get a concept-based system that teaches spacing, reads, and decision-making, so your team can attack any defense with clarity. Pair that with the attack and counter skill development system from Don Kelbick, and you'll unlock a relentless downhill mentality that forces defense to make bad choices after every action, creating more open shots and more scoring opportunities. And for those building great habits early, Coach Dave Lepisto's Youth Drills with CLA gives you an age-appropriate curriculum that teaches balanced decision-making and confidence from the first time a player picks up a ball. 3 systems, proven at every level, designed to help your players think, react, and score more. Whether you coach youth, high school, or beyond, it's time to upgrade your offense, your culture, and your results. Click the links in the description below to learn more and get started today. Coach Dave Lepisto teaches this same concept, albeit with different language. He refers to it as headlights and taillights. This is the type of sticky language that players are likely to remember. Take a listen.
Now, where does Ivy have space? That way, right? Okay, so if she goes, you don't have to dribble, just walk. If she goes this way, she's driving her car, okay? Her tail lights are that number 4 on her back. You want to get into her tail lights. So you want to come around this way, because if she does her stride stop and she gets here, you have a chance to get the ball, okay? If you don't do that, we have no way to get you the ball. Does that make sense? So in general, when a person goes that way, you want to get in their taillights, okay? When she turns around, you're in her headlights and she can see you, okay? Rewind.
So Ivy's here. Good. And you were back on that side. Now, if Ivy does go this way, even though she doesn't have the space, what do you think this person can do? Yeah, you can cut. Excellent. Come on back, rewind. If you see your because you were right here, right? If you see your teammate's back, she turns her back, she turns, you burn. And you just burn right to the basket, okay? If she stays there, what do you think you could do to make space? Hold on. Are you making space if I go this way, or am I taking space? Yeah, go that way. Okay, get away. I want to make space, so I get pushed away. Now, who can't be right? Can you be right? Go over there, guard her. What did she make? Good, space, we could score. Rewind. Stay here and try to help. Go ahead, dribble. What would you do? Throw it there. Okay? So right now when we do this, you want to get in your partner's taillights, but if she's coming at you with her headlights, do you want to run right into the car? No, get away from it. Move away. So then you want to move away from there. Okay? So as you're playing here, just think of that. Going in, I got to be taillight, but if she's driving at me, I got to get out of the headlights. Okay?
Now, check out a couple more examples that involve ball screens. As Josh Giddey attacks right off the screen, it cues the players in the headlights to get away. The penetration reactions open up space for Giddey to attack the post player in the mismatch and score at the rim, as Modest Buzela slides up into the taillights. As Trey Jones attacks right, the other three perimeter players get into the headlights and taillights. Trey Young helps hard at the elbow, leaving Kevin Huerter open as he pushes down to the corner. After Brandon Clark slips the screen, the Grizzlies drive right, cueing the other three perimeter players to initiate the headlight and taillight reactions. Both Pacers defenders lose sight of their men, leaving the baseline cutter wide open at the rim. Penetration reaction is a vital part of any offensive spacing. It turns small advantages into big advantages and punishes defenders, no matter what they choose. Start using this concept today and watch your offense open up. If you want instant access to 33 winning basketball plays, make sure to click the link in the description below so you can gain access to a free PDF featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Make sure to click and subscribe and then click the bell button so you're the first to know when we release more new videos. Thanks for watching.